Hey, this is Owen from OwenTravels, and today I'll be flying Vietnam Airlines to Ho Chi Minh City from Manila. Hope you like it. Hey guys, welcome back to OwenTravels. It's Owen and it's around 2:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm at Ninoy Aquino International Terminal 1 for my early morning flight to Ho Chi Minh City via Vietnam Airlines Flight 649, departing 5:20 in the morning. I'm already done paying my Philippine travel tax and I'm now heading to the check-in. I already checked in online, so I went directly to the right counter, and the ground staff greeted me warmly and even recognized my Delta SkyMiles Elite status. As a perk, they offered me an upgrade to a premium seat, which is 12G, and I'm allowed 30 kilos of baggage. Now, let's go to immigration. Since it's around 2:45 in the morning, immigration and security is so fast. Took me less than 15 minutes to complete all procedures. The departure hall has duty-free shops, a few cafes, and some lounges. However, I find the terminal's amenities quite limited compared to the other international airports. The flight is on time and boarding was done orderly by groups. And since I hold a Delta SkyMiles Elite status, I was invited to board first. I'm really surprised because it looks like we're really departing ahead of our departure time. On this economy class cabin, they offered a good amount of legroom, 32 inches of pitch and 21 inches of width. Also, there is a control panel located into the armrest. Tray tables are available. It can't be folded, but it's movable. Also, the seat reclines generously, which I highly appreciate on this short haul flight. There is no personal in-flight entertainment screen, but there's an overhead screen for shared
Please
entertainment.
inform the cabin crew immediately for assistance. You are strictly prohibited from opening the aircraft door without instruction from the Aquino to Tanzania Airport. For on-time departure, please check your allocated seat. Stow your baggage in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. Please ensure that your baggage must be securely stowed away during taxiing, takeoff and landing. Power banks and devices.
Before departure, the cabin crew handed out wet wipes to all passengers, which was really a nice touch.
Quý khách không hút thuốc, bao gồm thuốc lá điện tử trên máy bay.
Smoking is not permitted whilst on board, including electronic cigarettes.
Đóng và chốt màn hình giải trí, cất các vật dụng cá nhân.
Before takeoff and landing, please ensure that your seat back is in the upright position. Your seat belt is fastened, your window shade is open, your tray tables, monitor, and personal items are stowed.
We pushed back ahead of schedule at 5:05 a.m., which I really appreciate since I only have a very short connection time in Ho Chi Minh City. Once we're up in the air, the Lotus Star Wi-Fi system was activated. I checked out the entertainment option on my phone, and they had a great selection of Vietnamese and international films and TV shows. There were also travel videos about Vietnam, plus a flight map to track our journey. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Your support means a lot to me, and it helps me to continue showcasing the world to you. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Just search for OwenTravels.ph. About 30 minutes into the flight, the meal service began, and there's a two option for chicken with sticky rice or fish with jasmine rice. So I went for the chicken, and it was really absolutely delicious. The rice was so flavorful, and the soy sauce chicken had a slight sweetness that reminded me of a classic Asian and Vietnamese flavors. The portion might seem small, but for a 2.5 hour flight, I find it quite adequate. The meal also came with a bread roll, butter, and a yogurt. For drinks, I asked for a cup of orange juice and a cup of water. And after serving meals, the crew came around offering hot tea and coffee. After that wonderful breakfast, I decided to get some rest since I was so tired I left my house at 1 in the morning. The cabin crew frequently walked through the aisle to check on the passengers, ensuring everyone's comfort. I managed to sleep for about 40 minutes, which gave me a boost of energy for my first day in Vietnam. And when I woke up, the sun has already risen, and that means we're already in Vietnam airspace.
Thực khi các máy bay của chúng ta đang qua khu vực thời tiết xấu, vui lòng ngồi yên tại chỗ với dàn toàn tiệc cài chặt. Xin cảm ơn. Your attention please. We are passing through an area of turbulence. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Thank you.
Auditioning the line at Taxing International Ho Chi Minh City. The estimated landing time is 6:20 a.m. local time. Weather report to the view is good weather, sky clear, temperature around 24 degrees Celsius. After landing, it takes approximately 10 minutes to taxi to the parking. We hope.
The cabin service was truly excellent, and I was really impressed with the teamwork of all the cabin crew members on this flight. Compared to Philippine Airlines, I have to say that Vietnam Airlines Inflight meal is much better. Lately, I've seen from other YouTube trip reporters that Philippine Airlines now serves meal in a box for this route, which doesn't look as appealing compared to this flight. Now, as we approached to Tan Son Nhut Airport, I was in awe seeing Vietnam for the first time. The city really looked so alive even in the early morning.
chào tạm biệt và hy vọng sẽ được đón tiếp quý khách trên những chuyến bay tới. Xin cảm ơn. Dear passengers, welcome to Tân Sơn Nhất International Airport. It is now 20 past 6 a.m. local time. The outside temperature is on behalf of Vietnam Airlines, a member of SkyTeam Alliance, Captain Thanh Đăng, and all crew members would like to say goodbye to you. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
We landed at 6:20 a.m. and it was such a smooth landing. I have to give a kudos to the flight crew for such a professional and efficient flight. Of course, thanks for the early departure and early arrival. While we taxied to Terminal 2 for international arrival, I noticed that Vietnam is making a huge strides in aviation infrastructure. They're currently constructing a new domestic terminal. It looks so massive, and on top of that, they're also building a brand new international airport outside the city. It's incredible to see how fast Vietnam is really progressing. After deplaning, I headed straight to the immigration where I booked a VIP fast track service through Klook.com. This saved me so much time and it helped me skip the long lines at immigration area. My bags was already waiting for me at the carousel, and my VIP assistant, Mr. Sang, helped me all the way to the domestic departure gate. I really recommend their service if you don't like missing your domestic flight since immigration here in Vietnam, especially at Tan Son Nhut Airport, is quite terrible. And after customs, we went to the Vietnam Airlines counter to recheck in my baggage to Hanoi. Afterwards, Mr. Sang assisted me on our way to the domestic terminal, even took me to a VIP security lane with no lines and walked me through the domestic gate. That actually wraps up my journey from Manila to Ho Chi Minh City on Vietnam Airlines Flight 649. Overall, I was really impressed with the friendly service, on-time departure, and the quality of their in-flight meal. Vietnam Airlines did a fantastic job on this flight. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.